in today's video, I just want to share with you some ways that you can create a refreshing home, because honestly, I think all of us just want to have a calm, relaxing home to go to at the end of the day. And I think I have some pretty good insight on how you can create a refreshing home. So let's hop straight into it. So the first way you can create a refreshing home is by decluttering. I've said it so many times, you need to declutter your home in order to feel refreshed and relaxed. So when you declutter, I strongly encourage you, do not declutter and then go out and buy new things to fill up your home once again. When you declutter, you need to declutter for good. You need to get rid of the things in your home that are just being excessive and just adding clutter to your home, and that way you can just feel relaxed and not have to worry about maintaining and taking care of so many items in your home. What I encourage you to do is to start with the basics and then work your way up from there. So start with the most essential items within your home. So just identify what is most necessary for you to have within your home. You may need a bed or a table or just toiletries, things like this. These things are necessary within your home. And I have another video that talks about this a little bit more and gives you a few other tips as well on how to get rid of clutter in your home. So you can go and check it out if you want. I find it so refreshing, and I have such little stress whenever I get home because I have not many things to maintain. So even if the home gets a little bit messy, I just have to give it a quick tidy up because I don't have lots of things in the way that I need to move around or to clean and maintain it. So it's really just great owning less. So I encourage you, declutter and don't bring the clutter back, but keep it out for good. The second thing I would recommend is to incorporate colors within your home that refresh you, relax you, and also boost your mood. So according to psychology, certain colors have different effects on our mental and behavioral aspects. So for instance, I did a quick Google search to see how different colors affect us and make us feel in different ways. So for example, the color red can make us feel passionate or energized. So this can really raise our heartbeat and make us feel excited. So this isn't exactly a bad thing, but I personally would rather feel relaxed within my home rather than energized and pumped up. So personally, this isn't the type of color I would put into my home, and I'm not really a fan of red in general. But colors like blue, on the other hand, tend to add a sense of calmness and serenity in your home, as well as green, which refreshes you and makes you feel at peace. And white as well makes you feel calm and at peace. So if you look at our own home, we have colors like blue, creamy whites, and our walls, even though we didn't choose them, they are a light gray to a white kind of color. So they just make us feel refreshed and relaxed. So I recommend choosing the colors that you put in your home wisely. I also would recommend that when you are thinking about buying furniture within your home, try and let the whole furniture in your home flow and fit together well. So when we were purchasing things for our own home, we really had to think about what type of furniture would go well with each other. So I intentionally searched up furniture that I thought looked good together and went well together. So for example, our sofa is grey, our dining chairs are grey, and our bed frame is also grey. So there's a nice flow of all the different grey tones going throughout our home. Another thing I would recommend is to just ensure all of your counters and spaces are just clear, so that way you don't have to push things out of the way to get a task done. I really like to ensure our dining table, our kitchen counter, and my desk is as clear as possible, because I just cannot function well if there is clutter and things in my way. I honestly believe that having a clear space equals a clear mind, so I personally need to clean before I can even get work done. So that's just how I function. But I also believe this can really create a refreshing home, so I encourage you to do this as much as possible. Although you should clean your spaces that are most obvious, I would recommend that you also keep your storage spaces and more of your hidden spaces like your drawers and your cabinets clean and clutter-free as well. So make sure you maintain them and organize them well. Try and declutter, once again, stuff that you just do not need there, instead of hiding things away and having to worry about it. Just get rid of it so that way you can not stress about it and just feel relaxed as well, knowing that things even behind doors are clean and clutter-free as well. If you're like us and you have a lot of cords and electronics in your home, try and store them well and keep them organized as much as possible. Try and hide them as well if they are very apparent within your home, instead of letting them bundle up in this big tangled cord mess. Instead, try and put them neatly together and hide them inside something or behind something if possible. One way my husband and I organize our electronics is we store them inside of some boxes, so that way they are neatly organized and they're not just laying all over the place, so that way we're not tripping over things and feeling like our home is cluttered. It's a nice idea to have some decorations within your home as well. However, I like to ensure that they complement each other well and that they are very consistent throughout the home. So I really like to have natural components within the home and components that relax me. So I really like plants and candles, for example, and I like to ensure that they are spread throughout the home so that it just feels very consistent, the home, and very warm and inviting. Something that my husband and I have to do ourselves is we have to change our light bulbs in our home just so they're a lot more brighter and make the home a lot more refreshing. So I recommend changing the light fixtures or the light bulbs in your home if you want to create a more refreshing home as well. Sometimes it's not an issue of what you have, but how you have put everything together in your home. So instead of maybe throwing out things and purchasing new things, you can instead put things together and move things around in a different way. So try and rearrange things and see what works best for you. Maybe you can make your home feel more spacious and more inviting by the way that you move things around in your home. So really just experiment with it and see what you like. And like I mentioned earlier, you can bring in some natural elements into your home to refresh it and to also bring some life to it as well. So I like to have plants within the home. Sometimes I might put some flowers in a vase as well. So when I bring them into the home, I really want to ensure that they're not in an obstructive space, so they're not getting in the way and being a hassle for me. If you have some sort of bookshelf or display cabinet or feature in your home, make sure you keep it clean, tidy, and organized, and ensure that everything on there just incorporates together well. You don't want to make it look like you have a whole bunch of clutter on your shelves or in your display cabinet. Instead, just make sure everything looks neat and tidy. And lastly, once you've gotten your home to a nice, refreshed state, then make sure you maintain it by cleaning as you go. You have to constantly clean and maintain it, tidy it up. Don't let it get out of hand. Just take care of it daily, and it will be easy to maintain, and it will keep you refreshed and calm in your home. I hope this video today helps you to create a refreshing home, as truly it is so rewarding. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Remember to love others and yourself, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!